Hello, Bin Dagger. Hello, Head Pat Enjoyer. Hello, Logi Nest. Hello, Wide Peepo Flow. Hello, Joss. Hello, Nuclear Fissions. Hello, Zerkaz. Hope you're all doing well today. On this nice Friday, I'm here to play some game. You're gonna start with Necrobinder and die in X1 again. For the shibillionth time. Okay, I got underdogs. Wow. So I win, presumably? Presumably I just win. I think that's usually what happens. Necro so bad must take Kaleidoscope. I actually do like Scope Necro. Because you just like get a block card. Like any block card and you're winning. GG. You get like a dodge and roll and you just win. It's crazy. Get a shrug it off, GG. Pearl's fine too. Pearl's fine. Doesn't like this path. This path is kind of nicer than this path. And there's like a 4 elite act here. There's a lot of hallways though. Kaleidoscope into creative AI. Getting a rare is not very likely, but it can happen. Also, I learned something interesting. If I take this Kaleidoscope with the current patch of the game, you guys ready for this amazing forbidden knowledge? In the current patch of the game, if I take this Kaleidoscope, I will lower my potion chance. If I take the 150 gold, I have a 76% chance to get a potion in the first combat. But if I take the Kaleidoscope, my potion chance goes down. Why? Oh, but if I was in Overgrowth, taking the Kaleidoscope would actually raise my potion chance. And if I don't take the Kaleidoscope, my chance is 4%. I basically never get a potion in the first combat. It's a correlated RNG. It's back and better than ever. Thank you, Slay the Spire devs, for not fixing correlated RNG. Somehow. Miraculously. Fine, sussing out a scope here. Block card, GG. Wait, Holy Gather Light, Child of the Stars, combo. This block card says 8 on it. So I assume that just wins me the run, right? What if I want a Predator, though? I mean, can this character spend 2 energy on a Predator? Is that like a thing I'm allowed to do? The greatest scope. It's like, okay. I got a block card, so I'm gonna crush the hallway fight. Star. Alright, we're building up stars. This is all setting up for the Regent Glass next act. Bone Shards Defy. Both amazing. This kind of act I kind of prefer Defy. Then I can actually build up the Osti. But I have problems against the AoE Fight of Evil. I know Varroth is like an easy pick, but I think in this act it's just a fun. Strategy's just very different in this act. I don't really want to go to this shop. But like there is the eels fight. I just kind of don't care. I want to go to this shop instead. First, unpickable. Poke. Time to poke the enemies to death. No, my first elite's like the eels, then maybe we have problems. I think the big eel I don't really have any issues with. The eels plural. And I have an issue without this poke. This makes my Teriel fight worse. Which is fine. Oh, if I can play as Striker. And this fight's free. So they say that. This goes to 13. This is when we use the potion. We've also just used the Pot of Souls. Use it this turn if I mystify again. Well, I do need to play that, but that point's not right now. Is this split? Man, really drew Defy on top. I have to play more attacks there, or like the fight will get bad. Cloak Clasp, absolutely amazing. They go Friendship, but like... Do I need this negative pulse to not die to the eels, is the question. They draw my strikes whether I like it or not. Like, the Friendship doesn't actually help me against the eels. You upgrade Bodyguard and then can't really outscale anything. Let's take the card that's good right now. So I can take more elite. Yeah, this fight would have been unpleasant without this card. It's unpleasant with the card. How do you think it would have been without the card? This one's never dead, so just make sure this one's dead. Yeah, I'd probably just die with the Friendship pick if I go to this elite. If I take Friendship, I had to like not fight the elite, and then I get Friendship anyway, and now I can take this Friendship. Insane. every upgrade matters. Like, there's really no irrelevant upgrades here. Like, getting a block card upgrade is so huge. Soulfish is, like, largely okay with the friendship in the deck. You can deal with the beckons. Beautiful. Generic idea on how to sell the triangle and AL with Necro. Unless you have to find a way to scale your damage, there are many issues. Yeah. What Merle said. There's a few combos like you know, eradicate, slide of flesh lethality, like Merle brings up. There's also like reperform. There's cards like pull from below, which can scale pretty highly. Taking things like just random sentry modes like this can help, which I will be taking. A shop. I'm gonna save all my money for removes, right? Like, why would I do anything but remove? Sentry mode's like enough damage for the Soulfish, right? Sentry mode with a negative pulse plus. Goodbye, Grave Warden. Grave Warden's very, very good. Like, having money to remove later is so good. These strikes are actually just curses. I want them out of my deck so badly. So badly. This card's really good, though. It's like really, really, really good against this guy and just in general. But I'm very fine with dragging on for a long time. Kind of letting it die to Thorn. Is probably good enough. The last floor of this act, but one curse does so much work to kill you on this character. It's insane. I think I'm fine, but you know, it's dicey. Sentry mode turn 1. It's a lot of bonus damage. Play that first, I guess. Who beckons in the deck? No reason why I'd ever need Defy anymore, right? We probably held down. That particular block card was pretty useful. Okay, we never die here. It's just like a classic Act 1 Necro. You take a block card. This is why I think Kaleidoscope on Necro is even good when it's bad. You're pretty likely to just get a random oh, it blocks 8. It's not even a good card and still just destroy the entire act. No rest. Farm everything. Just because I have a block card in my deck. Thinking about this Shared Fate, whether or not it's worth it. This deck already does some pretty good things. Yeah, I don't really like this Scythe. That seems bad. There's slightly worth it, maybe. Yummy cookie. I don't really need big hook here. Go for a delicious cookie though. Do I want to fight elites? I mean, there's this very clean act. Then we can just have our gold in Act 3. I have to fight an elite with a curse in my deck, which is kind of terrifying. Also the Knob mid. Knob mid's largely solved by Shared Fate and Yummy Cookie probably. Yummy Cookie upgrades the Shared Fate, which just means the Knob doesn't have very much strength. I just kind of kill it with Thorns and passive block from Cloak Clasp. Energy with Spoils. You want me to take Seal of Gold? No. Okay. Yeah, we'll start. Seal of Gold, otherwise known as the worst energy relic in the entire universe. Completely destroyed this thing. More friends. I can definitely scale having a lot of friends into a really good thing. But it's going to require some card draw. Which isn't the easiest thing to find. I also just want to go to the shop and remove a card. These strikes are so bad. I'll make it a good thing. Oh god, it's a card that plays off of strength. I mean, at least this applies Vault, I guess. It's like a silver lining. I am disgusted though. vigorous. Just get big. I'm gonna look at the rest of the shop because I do not care. Please get the strike out of my deck. It's ugly and I hate it, and I don't want it in my deck because it's so ugly. Is this like a squash plus? It's like the problem of the AoE fight of Doom and Evil. Like I had to play negative pulse. There's like Sentry mode, I guess. It's like upgraded to 5. But it's like a pretty good card. Last I checked. Good Fate in play is great. Get is 2 times 3. Devastating. Tainted do. Whenever you play a skill, it does 6 more damage this turn. So the damage goes up by 6. Questionable if that was worth it or not. I think I took 1 damage for fun there, but you know, I'm just having fun. Why am I playing cards? I need to stop playing so many cards. I don't know. Play defend here. Bucks 15 in reality. Using the potion. Card draw with 2 friendships. Still probably not great, but kind of need to draw cards and just put friendships in play. I want to go to the shop. Like really want to go to the shop because these fires don't even do anything. Like I don't have upgrades. I can get more upgraded block cards, I guess. But the shop gets me a card remove, which is insane. So I will go there. Let's come with risks though. I need to start taking cards in preparation for, and I feel like I would have taken Cleanse there. I mean, Cleanse is not good into Aeon Glass. I will take a good card into Aeon Glass like at any moment, really, on this character, but Cleanse is just not. It's not the guy. Simply not going to solve my problem. The Cleanse. Death Boinga. Probably a little too good. If we get the free fight first. Definitely good for me. course, you want to do the more difficult fight after you get a big shot. Only natural. A Dolan. This card solves the Aeon Glass. It's an actual fact, though. Use a Dolan, and then the Aeon Glass falls over and dies. Huge anti-synergy with Cloak Clasp. Like, if I never get a Sleight of Flesh, maybe the Aeon Glass gets really awkward, and I need to, like, play a weird long fight with, like, a snap on the Eidolon. If I get, like, a squeeze, there's a lot of things I can get. There are a lot of things that I can get to solve the Aeon Glass that aren't this garbage. This is, like, the worst thing I could possibly get. But I am being offered it right now instead of later. I don't really care. It's just terrible. So bad. H Storm can draw a lot of cards. Sukum. Paint seems good. Yeah, probably upgrades defend plus like one of these. Which is alright. Prowess is like 2 decks. I don't really care. I have to upgrade it. Pretty garbage. There's also that card. I want to sick 'em. Pretty good. Yeah, the lighter on the Unleash, insane. Absolutely insane. I don't really care about any of these. God, it's the guys. I played Friendship. You can use the energy potion and just like play a Grey Warden or play negative 12. Not even really taking damage here though. Blocking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 17. I'm barely taking anything. I'd draw this turn. Goodbye. Is it time to capture some spirits? It's probably time to capture some spirits, yeah. It's a little bit weird with Aeon Glass looming. But, you know. Card's insane. What, do I just take that upgrade capture spirit, upgrade haunt? That's like part of my damage package against the guy. Negative pulse frantic. Should kill in time here, yeah. Doing just fine. I think Friendship needs a nerf. Feels like goes so easily in basically every Necro deck. You could definitely argue Friendship is like a failure in game design in some ways. Because like the strength down is just so irrelevant. So like it can be relevant in early game. Like I did take like a negative pulse over a Friendship in this run's early game. But then like very quickly become not relevant at all. Seance can get rid of Withers. Insane. Has like Page Storm's energy. Need more upgrades though. Like this is so far away from being upgraded. It's really slow. It makes a soul, which like does damage with Haunt. It's ethereal, which combos with Page Storm. It sort of withers, which is like my biggest problem. We're not fighting Aeon Glass, the Wrench is over. Especially if we see this garbage. Do like Apo. The Cringedom, though, being offered to me. Cringedom does say, block the enemy for 1 billion, trillion, billion damage. And I can just like upgrade Silence Page Storm anyway, and I don't really need any other upgrades in this deck. Like if I just have these 2 upgrades, my deck is completely fine to the bosses. Okay, I only need to upgrade these cards. I have 2 upgrades in the act. I will get my upgrades that matter. Just will push my shop later into the act because the elites are no problem. Unless they are a problem, I don't know. I don't think they are. The Diadem. I don't think I really needed a Diadem that turn, but it doesn't matter. And if we'll block these guys by just existing for a few turns. Power that makes all the powers cost 1 less would be ridiculous. I like strength and dex, but powers cost 1 less is just way better. I don't even need to upgrade the Page Storm, I just upgrade this. Why do I care about strength and dex? I don't. Spire can't work in this deck. It's a question of why, but it's also kind of a question of why not. Just a retain card. Inoffensively broken. Oh no, I upgraded my Gather Light and my Negative Pulse, and then upgraded my Gather Light and my Negative Pulse. It's crazy. I mean, I don't think I really got anything out of that, right? Not really. I didn't lose anything either. The upgrades that I got just aren't really particularly relevant. 28. Carbine would just be blocking by just existing. Upgrade is definitely a seance. Card's just bad if it's not upgraded. Totally acceptable if it is upgraded though. In this run. So it's definitely my worst fight until I draw Page Storm. Of course, I will just never draw because I'm bad at the game. Yeah, I'm just terrible. Terrible player. Now I doubt that I can even play it. I mean, I can't play it, but is it good to play? Probably. And it really didn't take that much damage. The Courier. Touch of Insanity to go to infinite in 2 fights. I think I prefer Bagger Probe. All these moves sounds good. I think I prefer Bagger Probe. Fight's over. Razor Tooth doesn't really do anything, but sure, why not? Anything useful in this shop? There's a funny infinite thing. Infinite. My odious Ian. Confused, Merrill. You can enlighten me on what you mean by that. Dredge. Dredge is kind of good here. Also, like, who cares? Boulder GG. Ian Glass? Oh, Ian Glass. Okay. I see. Well, against the Ian Glass, I will beat it by not fighting it. I'm just that good. I'll simply beat it by doing nothing. I mean, this runs over, right? I need to stop thinking. I mean, I guess this card's probably good. Like, probably. I mean, this run was over when I booted into could use this. No, it's doing 69 damage. No! The foul monster is killing me. Funny. Almost exhausted everything. What if I draw like complete poo-poo next turn? It's a thing that could happen. Because maybe I want my thing to be able to block in that situation, right? How do I kill it? Like capture spirit with the thing in hand? Something like that. Can I kill it with this? I don't know. Suspicious. I mean, I could do some math. It's like 15 plus 13 plus 7 plus 8 or 6. 15 plus 13 plus 8 plus 6. You can spur for 3 summons. This will deal 15. That's 30. Close, right? I think it's lethal. $13 plus. This 15 plus 7 plus 15. 50 plus 6 from this thing. So you're gonna have to play that like this. Right now it does 10. You have 10 plus 7 plus 6 plus 15 plus 13. That's only 51. So I need to play Spur, Squash Poke, Sweeping Gaze, Unleash. end this thing and I'll have lethal. I guess maybe that's not true. Like, we could play Capture Spirit instead. And that will kill. Just like Bodyguard. I can play Bodyguard. Only if I drew into it, though, which I did. We're getting close to an infinite. I want it to be infinite. I should just go ahead and touch him Insanity the thing. We have a good setup next turn. Be one of those classic it dies before I can go infinite situations, isn't it? So sad. Want it to die now? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe we want an extra turn. It was Define this line, but like that doesn't matter. Alright, we're infinite with this, right? Infinite. Really don't need defies. Because I'm infinite. This fight, like, sometimes is awkward to go infinite, but not really in this round. This round's pretty chill. Get rid of Grave Warden. Grave Warden's not really a good card to get rid of, but technically it's not actually good in the infinite. So. Wait, I can't play this again. Well, now I'm dead. No winning unless I'm infinite. Dying of cringe. GG chat. Yeah, this round was strong for the most part. I had to stop thinking as soon as I didn't see Aeon Glass, obviously. There's no need to think after Aeon Glass wasn't on my screen. I think I was coming up with some kind of plan that would have worked, though. Right, GG. Yeah. Necrobinder starts in Underdogs, wins very easily. I've seen Riptide Lad's video about me. Yeah, he emailed me about that video. Or like before he made it. He was like, can I make a video about this fight I thought was interesting? And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So I knew it was existing. Or I knew it existed. Because he thought the fight was interesting, so he wanted to make a video about it. I mean, it was a fun fight. Nice little loop concept in the waterfall giant fight. Yeah, waterfall giant. I don't know. This round was just weird. Kind of weird. You know, the Cloak of Stars into Cloak of Stars Plus. It's a valuable concept to keep in mind when you have a card like Tyranny. It's not just useful in Act 1 boss, like, it can be useful throughout the entire run to know how much output you can get on your max output turn. Because, like, you can just think what turn would be, like, the most amount of block possible, and that can be your turn because you have Tyranny. And, like, the Refined Blade was there to make sure the blade was one-shotting the guy. By the time that I actually had the loop set up, so I want to like get in a weird spot. Alright, yeah, I don't know. This run started in Underdogs, so I don't really have it. Like, Necrobinder, I just don't have anything interesting to say about the character when she starts in Underdogs. Underdogs practice? I haven't been practicing Underdog. There's no need to practice Underdogs because she just destroys Underdog. Overgrowth, I need to learn some stuff. I have been learning stuff. Drawing like an Overgrowth isn't that tough because you do get Bone Shards floor 1. Like, you're not going to take Defy over Bone Shards in Overgrowth, right? But Underdogs Defy is just better than bone shard. Besides in the Phantasmal Gardeners fight, but I took this negative pulse to solve that problem. Underdogs is sweet because of Necrobinder's quality of a typical block card. Necrobinder is just very good at blocking and not very good at dealing damage in Act 1. She requires kind of like combo pieces to deal a significant amount of damage, or rare cards. Like her like common pull doesn't actually just deal very much damage at all. So she struggles in a like act that forces you to deal lots of damage. Like Overgrowth, but Underdog's very slow act. Doesn't force you to do a lot of damage, so it's much easier. Anyway, I'm gonna take a break. I'll be back in a few minutes. I'll play the Free Fact, BRB. Alright, hello again, chat. Like some iron defect, yeah. Iron defect, the classic character iron defect. Yeah. I feel like running into that elite is chill. Conch or Pearl? They're both fine. Golden Pearl. They're both fine. I like them both. Pearl in this act. Get like the feeling defect likes the gold more. I don't actually know though. So we played dual cast and they both hit here and we went GG. That is not what happened. Owns is too much Gamba for win streaks. I mean, it's just bad. I do like the option. It's funny, but it's just bad. So I don't typically pick it because it's bad. Oh. Spire defend OP is shit. Get the heal anyway. I do kind of just want to take Tent because Tent's very fun and also kind of good. Fun and good, good combination. I mean, you get to do whatever you want in this character, so I'll click the tab. Not like you actually have to make good decisions. Trying to think my elites. It's like only the eels that aren't solved. I'll take a fire pot to solve them. Like boot. A good card. God, it's the guys that aren't solved. Oh no. The hope is that like double cast lines up on a good turn. Top deck dual cast, that'd be insane. We're not quite that good, but we're like pretty good. We took like 0 damage and stuff. Character is so stupid. Whoa, sweeping beam plus? That's crazy. Wow. Took 0 damage in that fight? Really? How am I gonna use my tent if I'm taking 0 damage to that fight? This is not good. This isn't good. I'm too strong. Wow. Classic defect problem of being too strong. It's the only one I can't win with consistently, despite being my second best last game. I just can't get it right this time. You'll figure it out. I believe in you. Compoggle driver. Sure. It is upgraded. I give the boot sequence in. I have high hopes for that boot sequence. It doesn't actually deal very much damage next turn, so I think I overall usually save HP. I think I usually save HP playing this line, but I didn't save HP playing that line. But I think usually I do. And also it just doesn't really matter. Because I have Twint. Cards are poopy. Hooper. Oh my god. Shadow Shield. Dual cast. Great Shadow Shield. Why not? I get punched next turn, probably. It's okay, though. It's okay. Everything's fine. You know? Bogus. I should probably upgrade the defend, actually. I feel like I might as well take 2 elites. Like, what's gonna actually stop me? This guy? Just this idiot? This guy ain't doing nothing. Strike dummy with my Omega focused strike. Oh my god. Boston. Boston with my spiral defend. So my defense can block for 1,000, so I never actually need to take Frost Orbs. By take, I mean find. Sounds okay. Ish. I can take like a turbo. This deck's so effortlessly strong. I'm playing the defect. To do anything and win character. On deck defend, I think I can try to block this turn. Wow, I blocked. It's crazy. Believe that I took 0. No. I took the buffer too. That null is like green and shit. Turbo to activate the rocket puncher. I don't care about that though. I don't think it makes any sense at all. Like, pretty good start next turn, really. I'll use a strength potion. Simply because I feel like it. My Giga Defend. Took 5 damage. It's over. It's over. Alright, do I want a cool ant? Green green hyper beam. Oh my god. It's upgraded. Orbs. You can imbue a shadow shield. Like a super, what's the thing called? It's a super thingy. Super virus. But I already have boot sequence. So, eh. It's alright. The copper's better. By a large margin. Go to the 4 elite path so that I can become strong. It's like a logical thing to do. Focus Strike does 14 damage for 1 energy and gives me 2 focus this turn. I got 2 of those. I'll just like get some Frost Orb. Punch. Punch. Get punch. Jackpot. Do Feral Overclock Rocket Punch. Nonsense. That's kind of fun. Feral Claw. Oh god. My favorite combo, Claw Feral. Oh, I'll pick the card I can't get in Defects card pull. Sounds like somehow logical, maybe. Fight True. With another Fight True, I kind of need like iteration and stuff. Black Cannon. I'll figure it out. Or why are you dead? You can't lock in and stop dying. Full on's like not really doing much, but it's probably good. God, I'm dead. I'm dead. It's over. He took damage, oh no. Gavenge. Oh, ground. I think you act differently when you play on cam versus off cam when streaming. Yeah, I don't provide commentary. Guess it'd be a big difference. Probably other differences too, though. The defect destroys this enemy so much, it's embarrassing. This guy should feel bad about how much it gets destroyed by the defect. My defense block for 12. Alright, you gotta believe in the jackpot. Oh, well. I wanted to believe, but... Essence of the Darkness. We're definitely going for elites, right? I still have like all of my potions. And I just get to rest at the final fire and get 2 potions back. Can it ever really be that bad? I don't really feel like it can. Potion build. No way for me to really evoke this orb in this draw file. Oh, really? Draw the worst possible draw. So I do lose a bunch of HP. We're gonna need a skill potion here, I guess. Follow the... a lot of wounds in the deck. Do it like this. But any orb evoke will kill. Moded. I took 0 on that fight. Can't be that better. And used a potion. Oh no, I used an singular potion. Oh god. I still don't have a Frost Orb, by the way. I'm doing alright. Like, on the block front, I have, like, Fasten and 2 fight throughs, but it'd be nice to have a Frost Orb. At some point, it would be nice to have a Frost Orb. Darkness is real good, but I'm just gonna take a Moted. Maybe I'll take a Darkness later. 50 Fasten. Draw cards when you play that card. That seems balanced. Okay, I want an FTL for some reason. My future Feral. I kind of do want a Feral in this deck, but I don't have one yet. I have this Jackpot instead. I like the Jackpot. Pretty good. I just don't care about this card. Be harder than all the elites, guaranteed. Yep, there you go. The hardest fight in all of Slay the Spire 2. Watch this. God, I'm so bad. Legendarily bad player. Everyone stop watching. You don't want to watch this. You don't want to watch this player just fumble my way through the game. Garbage. Bad. Trash player. Jackpot. I hit the jackpot. These cards. Modded Plus seems good enough, probably. Yeah, I mean, this is actually kind of a sick combo. The copper plus the tint with the mailbox. It's kind of good. Pretty powerful. For damage on this boss fight, we have like some Dark Orb stuff. Like Vuln plus Jackpot. I mean, really, Jackpot's the main thing. Just gotta play Jackpot every so often and we'll be fine. Not the worst timing on that. Alright, kill it. I could just try to kill it, I guess. Jackpot, 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 jackpot. You hit the jackpot, you hit the... I don't know, my deck like got a little bit better over the course of this act, but not like that much better. But we're about to get a boss relic. We can get like Nanu into I don't know. We can get the cooking relic. That'd probably be the best thing to get actually is yeah, the cook. That'd be crazy. Yeah, that'd be really good. The cook. Damn. No cooking. We are not cooking. We are not cooking. All three of these are overpowered. What's the most overpowered one? I don't know. Maybe with Yon Glass being there, I should just take the one that gives me an attack. So I can get Hyper Beam. Be sad because Hyper Beam sucks. Psy First Frost are real. Real and true. Take crossbow, take every feral I'm offered. GG. Every single feral I'm offered is getting in the deck. I will be offered many ferals because I'm good at the game. Jackpot. We get bulky. I don't care about my orb slots much. We're like very physical, this defect deck. We just have not been offered frost orbs at all. I mean, we have been offered frost orbs, so I haven't been taking the frost orbs. Problem is holograms like right here, and the card's insane, so should probably take that strength pot. Ooh. Iteration. Quamp. Sturdy Quamp. Iteration seems pretty important. Just go with those. Go to another shop. That's kind of the plan. This one here seems alright. Plus the poppers lived out its usefulness, right? Those aren't huge improvements, but sure. Punching rockets. I should have played another defensive card. It's fine though. Black, 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 black. Sorry, Gama's pretty good. There was a cool-headed there, but I think cool-headed sucks. And compact owns. Why are they all common? Disappointing. Cool-headed plus? More like cool-headed puke. Hologram. Do I want to go seed? I can exhaust all of my strikes. So I can do compact infinite. Market punch, compact infinite. Fasten defends, but I just keep my 1 defend. The block's 40. And my Fasten's still doing pretty good for me. I don't know how to draw that many cards, but you know, if I could buy this with the puzzle, it'd be pretty good. Take another iteration. The card's insane in this deck. Meteor Strike Infinite. I'm going infinite. Jack. Super critical. Super critical. Compact. Compact. No, it's going in for massive damage. Oh god. Brace for impact. Bogus. Rocket Punchy. Just keep punching. Draw a shabillion cards. I can also just like take another compact. Because the card's really stupid in this deck. Sure. It's hard to go wrong with 2 compacts. Probably just good. Compact. Bogus. Bogus Bot kind of sucks here. It's still probably better than the other potion. Oh no, not the Aeon Glass. No. What will I do against the Aeon Glass? I don't know. Surely one of my two compacts will line up at some point, right? Right, chat? Well. Ow. Oh, come on, man. You're really gonna brick every time. Wish you would do that. Compact. Compact sucks. Bro, I have two of them. And like 3 holograms. Like you gotta be kidding. Do 60 plus 60. Not quite enough. It'd be really funny to lose this run from here. Actually, I can die because I can just brick compact over and over and over. Just lose. My deck's very good at landing compacts on withers. It's just like I have 5 iteration in play and also 2 compacts and 3 holograms. I'm not bad at landing it. I'm just getting unbelievably unlucky here. Which I can really do here though. Just have to hope that I don't get even more unlucky. Never hope to kill it. Holy. Damn. Holy black. Got rid of all the strikes and defense, so I should be pretty strong at this point. I'd rather keep this orb around. Hello. Rocket punch, rocket punch, rocket punch. You can have a frost orb, but I don't think that's allowed in this round. Frost orbs are kind of cheating. Compact. Detach. Or not compact, flat cannon. Is flat cannon lethal here? Like one. I mean, there's like a billion guys. GG. Shatter from last fight, a free trial. I mean, it came from crossbow. I did it. I won on the defect. That was crazy. The defect kind of feels like Silent did last patch. I might stop playing defect. Like a couple patches ago, like before Angloff. There's just like no actual problem to solve on the character. You just win every time. Like you can literally do anything. You do literally every strategy work. It does not matter. Like I do not feel my decisions have any impact on my ability to win on this character at all. Every type of macro will just win easily. Every single time. Yeah, not enough exhaust in that deck for infinite. I have crossbows, so I'm never actually going infinite. I was just saying infinite because it's funny. You know, what I'm saying is, like, you can build your deck however you like. Like, your card picks don't really matter on this character. Like, I could have done Feral Claw things. I could have done Frost Focus things. I could have done Dark Orb Focus, like, you know, lots of casting things. I did this. It worked. I could have went more heavy in the statuses. Literally every synergy package could win in this round. It just does not matter what I do. They're all so strong that I just win no matter what I do. It's irrelevant. You just kind of take whatever's offered to you, and like it's all broken, so you just win. Which kind of feels like Silent did pre-patch, where it doesn't feel like my decisions matter. I just kind of win by default. Feral's defects best power. Yeah, I got some YouTube comments about Feral being like really good. When I made when I'm playing defect is the strongest current patch. No, I think Silent's still the strongest, like in terms of win rate, but it's like comparing 99 with 99.5 or something. I don't know. They're both broken, insane characters. Silent can maybe sometimes die to Aeon Glass, and maybe Defect stronger, because Defect can never die to Aeon Glass, but I don't know. The Tint Molten Egg. I mean, I'm not saying it about just this run. I'm saying about like every Defect run I've played on this patch and seen played by everybody. I've not seen a single interesting Defect run be played by literally anyone. Including myself, so that's kind of the problem. It's kind of a weird situation where I like Necrobinder a lot more than I like Defect right now. It's weird. That should never happen, because like in terms of game design, I like Defect's game design like probably the most. Like the orb mechanics, the way you block and deal damage, is just like a lot of fun to me. But when you like water down the character this much to the point where like every decision feels irrelevant, like whale bonus doesn't matter, like the whole run, every run I'm playing, I'm just saying, oh, it doesn't matter, I can just do whatever, it doesn't matter, and then like I just click something random and I win. It's like it's a problem for sure. They just sort of overbuffed the character. A lot of the buffs were not, like, every buff wasn't necessary, really. Character needs some nerfs as well. And then you also get Aeon Glass to feed on. Do they even buff? Well, they gave you Aeon Glass and Infested Prism. Like, compared to the other characters, like, Defect has literally no problems ever against these fights. Then you also have Shatter in your card pool, which, like, matters even in runs like this. Like, Shatter made a difference in the Aeon Glass fight, just the way it is. Dealing as much damage as it does. It's like the strongest attack in the game, just printed onto a card. Is Defect the strongest right now? I don't know if Defect's the strongest, and like it depends on how you like phrase it, because like Defect, I don't know if you have the highest win rate theoretically, but like it's kind of hard to determine how high that is. Defect is certainly the character that feels like my decisions matter the least. I feel like if I make a mistake on Silent, I will die if I like make a bad deck or something. Like I will actually get punished for making mistakes on the character. Defect feels like it just like you just do whatever. Clad feels kind of close to that too, but Defect is like the most aggressively, where just everything is good. Like, everything wins very easily. Like maybe theoretical max win rate, like Silent might be the highest, but in terms of like the character that you can just kind of chill and win, at least I can right now, is feels like it's Defect. Which it could be a metric you use to determine who the strongest character is. Like if a character just feels so easy to win with, then that means the character is pretty strong. Like this run has no Frost Orbs in it. 0 Frost Orbs in it, and I'm just like destroying everything. You don't actually need Frost Orbs on this character anymore. Because like the printed block cards, like on the this stuff character has access to is just so strong. Like this. Yeah, theoretical max win rate is very difficult to determine. But like that's technically what you probably should be talking about when you say a strongest character, but I think what we're usually talking about is just the character that feels the easiest to win with, which probably right now is Defect. I think for most people, or that I've seen, that is true. Like defect just doesn't feel like a challenge to win with at all, or like it doesn't feel like your mistakes really punish you. Like I think Opum's been saying that, where defect just feels super easy. Papa's been saying it. I've been saying it. Like everyone's like on a long streak with defect right now, basically. Like, Opum's on like 20 plus. Like Jorbs is on like 20. You know, like the character's just crazy. Character's just out of this world broken. Yeah, Necro feels like the character that punishes you the most for mistakes, right? I think that's true. Like you make a mistake with Necro, you just especially in overgrowth acts, but even just like overall in deck building, like if you build the wrong deck and you fight Aeon Glass, you'll die. Yeah, if you like build a bad deck attack one elites and stuff. Regent feels like a character that like sometimes or like often enough has bad runs. Often enough like has runs that are like kind of difficult or whatever, but like you just end up winning because you have like a few unbelievably powerful like scaling powers in your deck, and they just exist, and you just like end up with them at some point, and then you win late game because those cards are in your deck. That's kind of how Regent feels right now. It's just like the powers are so strong that even when you're like runs sometimes derail and get quite bad, but you can kind of limp through if you play the fights properly. Like you just limp through long enough, and then you rest enough times, and then you walk into a boss fight with a Spectrum Shift, and you just kind of win. Clyde feels like better Regent to me right now. Like Clyde actually just feels like Regent, but better. It's like the same character kind of, but just like stronger. Not by like a lot, though. By like a little bit. Like Dominate. Yeah, I think Dominate is the biggest example of power creep in this entire game. There's a lot of examples of power creep. There's, you know, like there's no like direct comparison to a card like Tracking, right? But like cards like Blade of Ink is kind of like power creep. Phantom Blade's a bit of power creep. But I think the biggest example of power creep is Dominate. Like this is just disgusting. It's like, look at this thing. Gain 2 strength. This is like so fair. And you just look at this thing. It's like apply 2 vulnerable, gain 30 strength. It's like, what are you talking about? And also exhaust synergy. Dominate got reverted to its early access state. I mean, we are still in early access, but you know, it used to not exhaust, I don't think, and it applied 0 vul. Like it just said gain 1 strength for each vulnerable in the enemy. Which I think was probably fine. Yeah, upgrade it to not exhaust, yeah. Now applying vul itself is an unbelievably huge, like the card gets so much worse if you do that, but it's like actually balanced. Like slapping this apply 1 vulnerable on it just makes this card so stupid. Because it's at least gain 1 strength, upgraded gain 2 strength. Like its floor becomes like a reasonable thing. Apply 2 vul, gain 2 strength is like a very reasonable floor for the card. Like that's a good card. Apply 2 vul, gain 2 strength is like a fine card. And then it has like the ceiling of like gaining way more strength than that. No, existing version was kind of dumb. I mean, Dominate's a lot worse if it can brick. Like, if you draw it in your opening hand and it doesn't gain you any strength and it doesn't exhaust, you just have a slimed in your hand. If it exhausts, it's a slimed. If it doesn't exhaust, it's just like a random curse. Like it's an injury in your hand. Literally useless. Doesn't do anything. The card did naturally get better when you added this. Like this card being stronger, getting 5 vuln being 1 cost. Like break being stronger makes the old version of Dominate better by a little bit, but it's still not a very good card. Like the card's not actually that great if it doesn't apply vuln itself. It applying vuln itself is so it makes it never brick. Like the downside of a big payoff card like this should be that it can't brick, but its floor is now like better than Inflame, and its ceiling is like better than any strength scaling you could ever imagine. Yeah, also Tremble got buffed. Like Tremble has more vuln written on it now. That's another thing. This card's better. So like we have more access to vuln in the card pool. Like higher amounts of vuln. And more incentive to go into the vuln package because of Colossus. Upon a time, Molten Fist and Exhaust. It's just a worse card, right? It's just a worse card. But just taking more Dominates makes all the Dominates so much better because they apply Vuln. You would loop it and bully. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Loop Molten Fist with Bully. Unexhausting Molten Fist with Bully. That sounds so bad. It's like so slow. You just like do something else. Especially in like the old version of the game when they had like the Stoke. Like, why would you ever do that instead of just like doing like Stoke plus the Forgotten Ritual and shit stuff? Just like play Pommel Strike. I mean, like, if in the current card pool, Molten Fist and Exhaust, it would be a much worse card. Because right now, like, one of the only advantages of Molten Fist, it's already a terrible card, but one of the only advantages of Molten Fist is that it exhausts, so it, like, can proc Final Pain, Dark Embrace. It can get you closer to activating Pack's End. It can scale stuff like the Strike card, Ashen Strike. Like, it can do things like that. That's like one of the only actual advantages of it. If it didn't exhaust, it would just be like this 10 damage 1 energy card that can brick and not do anything. It'd be so bad. It's so terrible. It's already bad. It'd be so bad. Molten Fist is a multiplayer card, like, and it's fine that it's the multiplayer card. Like it's just a multiplayer card. Because the problem with it is that it can brick. You can just draw it before you draw your vulnerable. And that's terrible. Like, it doesn't do anything if you draw it. Like, it's the same reason why Dominate before was kind of bad. It's because, like, if you draw it before you're vulnerable, it's just a curse. And, like, that's bad. Curses are actually really bad. And the payoff requires you to have Dominate and Bully. It's a good multiplayer card, though, because you never brick the Vuln. Like, with 4 players playing Clad, you're always going to land Vuln, basically, before anyone draws a Molten Fist. Or, like, if you draw a Molten Fist in your open hand, like, the chance that someone has a Vuln card, especially with how people play in multiplayer, is very, very high. So, it's just not a brick at all, and the payoff is massive, because everyone has Dominates and Bullies. But, in single player, it's just, like, that isn't happening at all. If Molten Fist randomly got stapled onto it, apply 2 Vuln, then double the enemy's Vuln, yeah, of course it would be broken. You know, you could buff it in the same way you buff Dominate. You can kind of think about the Dominate buff in that way. Like, that's the kind of stupid levels of buff that card got. It was, like, kind of like Molten Fist, and it's like if you slap 2 Vuln at the beginning of Molten Fist. Like, that's stupid. It's just dumb. I play multiplayer. I still have not played a multiplayer run now. They don't look engaging in the way that I want games to be engaging, but they're fun to watch sometimes. And like theorizing how to go as fast as possible has been kind of fun. Like, you know, but it's mostly just like a dopamine farming grind, right? Like the speedruns at least. Just like a gambling slot machine type thing. Go again. Yeah, I'm gonna play again. Play some Clad. But multiplayer's in a pretty good spot aside from the double Necrobinder where we had not idea how to solve certain situations. Feels pretty balanced. Yeah, I haven't played 2-player multiplayer either. I haven't actually seen people play. I've heard it's like a bit more balanced. Tried a weak build with tracking as focus. Yes, I've had tracking in a deck with a lot of weakness, if that's what you mean. Tracking is very good when you have a lot of weakness. I've had multiple trackings in a deck with a lot of weakness. Anyway. I take a short break, then I'll be back and we'll play some Ironclad. BRB. Alright, I'm back. Maybe play one more, but my sister's been sick for a few days. Or like she hasn't been feeling very good. She's been like taking off work. Or she's taking off work today because she's not feeling very good, but she wants to play some games with me. So if I play another one, I have to be like really fast. I kind of want to take my time. I'm like enjoying taking my time when the runs get difficult. Maybe I'll just end. Probably a good idea to just end. I do apologize for it, but gonna go play some video games with my sister. Hopefully that's good. I will see you all tomorrow. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. Genuinely, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Sorry about the YouTube upload yesterday. I accidentally uploaded in 30 FPS because the OBS like recording bugged out because my stream crashed because my power went out. So probably won't ever have that issue again, but it's still something. I'll avoid that in the future. See you, Hero. See you, Lodesticks. See you, Upline got taken. See you, Sexterical. Or Appland. Probably Appland got taken. It's probably the correct pronunciation. See you, everyone in YouTube chat. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.